station clock had long since stopped, paint peeled from the coffee shop. The faded sign read Elder Creek, where strangers stayed but never for keeps. I came with nothing but a worn-out case, boots full of dust and an unfamiliar face. The owner smiled, slid over a key, and said, "Around here, your family." Some places don't ask where you've been. They simply open the gate and let you in. It's one more mile to Elder Creek, where the strong learn how to be weak, where every porch light softly glows. For every traveler no one knows, you won't find riches buried deep, just promises the old folks keep. Sometimes the road we're meant to roam ends where a stranger calls us home. Calls us home. The blacksmith hummed while sparks would fly. The school bell rang beneath blue skies. An old woman stitched a patchwork quilt from scraps of dreams the years had built. A little boy asked where I came from. I laughed and said, "I'm still becoming one." He tipped his cap far too big for his head and whispered, "Then stay here instead." Every sunrise wrote another line, turning borrowed days into mine. It's one more mile to Elder Creek, where broken hearts don't stay that way for weeks. The river carries yesterday, while tomorrow finds another way. Every handshake plants a seed, growing into all we'll ever need. Sometimes the longest journey home ends where kindness has been silver rain, washing old regrets away. We built a bridge where floods had torn, board by board from dusk till dawn. When we crossed, no speeches came, just quiet smiles without a name. Some victories don't make the news, they live in what good neighbors choose. It's one more mile to Elder Creek, where every season has something to teach. The mountains echo every song, reminding us where we belong. If I ever wander far again, I'll follow the river through the wind, because love is less about where you roam and more about who makes you feel at home. Gather over the pines at night, Elder Creek still leaves a lantern burning bright. There was a farm at the edge of the ridge, where the creek curled under an old stone bridge. Every fence wore the color of time, every season left another sign. Then one spring morning a wagon rolled through, bringing a girl with a bucket of blue. She smiled and asked, "May I borrow your sky?" The old folks laughed but never asked why. She said, "A little color can carry a heart, even when the world's falling apart." She painted every barn door blue, like summer mornings washed in dew. People came from miles around just to see hope brushed on weathered wood. No magic spell, no grand parade, just fearless hands and homemade paint. Sometimes healing doesn't make a sound, it quietly changes a whole small town. carpenter traded nails for bread. The widow shared quilts she'd carefully sewn. The blacksmith forged a swing for the square, while children filled the evening air. One by one, the gray gave way, not because the clouds had changed, but because someone believed enough to color ordinary things with love. Joy can bloom in the simplest place. One small kindness, one smiling face. She painted every barn door blue, turning old regrets into something new. Every brushstroke held a song, saying, you still belong. The fields stayed fields, the roads stayed rough, but somehow that was more than enough. Hope doesn't always arrive with thunder. Sometimes it comes with pain and wonder. Years passed softly like prairie wind. The little girl had children then. One rainy day they asked her why every barn still matched the sky. She simply smiled and took their hands, leading them across the land. The sky reminds us every dawn there's always another day to carry on. Now every spring the neighbors meet, buckets lined along the street, young and old with weathered hands, painting hope across the land. Long after names are swept away, those blue doors still quietly say, no matter where your journey leads, leave behind a little color for someone in need. When the sunset fades and swallows the day, the blue barn doors still catch the last light's rays. A simple shade, a lasting view, proves that hope can wear the color blue, blue. Beyond the fields where the wheat grows thin, there's a weathered fence with a crooked hinge. No cattle graze, no mailbox stands, just open wind and honest land. Folks say an old rancher built that line, hammering post one summer at a time. When asked why he'd fence an empty plain, he'd tip his hat and smile again. Every soul needs one quiet place where tomorrow can slow its pace. Meet me by the last fence before the sky, where the hawks still teach the clouds to fly. We'll leave our worries in the prairie grass, watch another golden evening pass. No diamonds shine like a harvest moon, no orchestra plays a sweeter tune. If hope has wandered far from view, the open horizon will welcome you. One October, a restless boy packed a truck chasing city noise. He promised he'd never look behind, certain he'd outrun country time. Years rolled by in concrete rain, every paycheck felt the same. Then one old photograph appeared, that lonely fence he'd disappeared near. Some road circled back around to the place where peace is found. Meet me by the last fence before the sky, where the sunset paints the mountains high. Every scar the years have sown finds a little healing coming home. ranch was quiet when he arrived. Only meadowlarks filled the sky. The fence still leaned into the breeze, guarded by old cottonwood trees. He fixed each post with careful hands, not because the fence still mattered, but because some promises endure, even when no one keeps the score. Now children gather by the fence each spring, listening to the meadows sing. They learn that home is more than land. It's every kindness left at hand. Long after footprints fade away, love remains where hearts once stayed. If you ever lose your way somehow, the last fence will still be standing now. When daylight melts into twilight's glow, the strongest roots are the ones we never outgrow. Before the rooster found his voice, he'd wake before the dawn by choice. Flower dust drifted through the air like winter snow without the chill. The village knew his little shop, where tired hands and worry stopped. No painted sign, no grand display, just warm bread greeting every day. He'd always say with a quiet grin, kindness rises from within. He traded bread for stars each night, not silver coins or city lights. A smile, a story, a borrowed tune, with treasures brighter than the moon. If your pockets felt empty and warm, he'd hand you hope fresh from the oven warm. Some fortunes never fill a hand, they bloom inside another's plans. One windy fall, a young girl came, carrying nothing but her name. She dreamed of building wings from wood, but every door misunderstood. He wrapped a loaf in linen white and slipped a compass out of sight. He whispered, maps begin inside. Take the road your heart won't hide. The smallest gifts can travel far, quiet as a falling star. He traded bread for stars each night, for dreams too small to reach the light. Every stranger left with more than what they walked in looking for. No king could buy what he had grown, a harvest planted soul by soul. Every loaf became a spark, lighting lanterns through the dark. Years rolled on like a river's bend. The baker reached his journey's end. The ovens cooled, the windows dim, but no one truly spoke of him. They spoke instead of who they'd become, the roads they'd walked, the songs they'd sung. His recipes were never found, only kindness passed around. Now every autumn, one by one, neighbors bake before the sun. They leave warm bread on empty stairs with little notes that simply share. Take what you need and pass along a little hope when you grow strong. That's how stars are born, they say. One gentle heart lighting another way. Follow the scent of fresh baked dawn. You'll find that love is never gone. It rises softly, warm and true, waiting in someone like you. At the edge of Cedar Hill there stood a weathered barn of oak and wood. The paint had long been claimed by rain, but music lingered just the same. One autumn day while sweeping hay, I found a violin tucked away. Its strings were worn, its case was torn, yet every scar outshined the storm. Some things grow stronger with every year, holding songs that disappear. Play the violin under Cedar Hill, where the evening air grows soft and still. Every note can cross 1,000 miles, turning tears into quiet smiles. We may never own the stars above, but we can fill the night with honest love. Leave a melody where you've been, and the world will sing it back again. An old cafe beside the square held a faded photograph in there. A young man played beside a flame, though no one knew his family name. The owner smiled and gently said he played for folks who had no bread. He never charged a single dime, he paid in songs instead of time. Riches fade like morning dew, kindness is the treasure that stays with you. Play the violin under Cedar Hill, let every silent valley fill. When weary hearts forget to dream, music mends the broken seams. No crown can match a humble tune floating underneath the harvest moon. One small song sincerely given can sound a little bit like heaven. I fixed the bridge and changed the strings. The old wood found its voice again. The first soft chord rose through the trees, carried gently by the breeze. Children laughed and neighbors came. No one asked about my name. For one sweet night we all belonged inside the shelter of one song. Play the violin under Cedar Hill, long after every clock stands still. Leave behind more joy than gold, more warm stories than tales retold. When tomorrow calls us far away, the echoes will remember yesterday. Every heart that dares to give leaves a song that helps love live. If you ever pass that weathered place, listen closely to the oak open space. The wind still hums a gentle refrain. Some songs never truly fade. The highway ended where the gravel began, past fields that forgot the weight of a plan. An old white lighthouse stood miles from the sea, built for travelers who'd never see the waves. Folks called it foolish, a tower misplaced, but Grandpa just smiled with the lines on his face. He'd light that lantern every single night for anyone searching for one small light. Some roads are guided by more than signs. Some hopes survive beyond their time. There's dust on the lighthouse road tonight, golden in the fading light. Baby, we're all just passing through, looking for a spark that's true. If your heart gets lost where the shadows fall, follow the lantern standing tall. Home isn't always where you start. Sometimes it's the place that heals your heart. Years roll by like wagons in the rain. The town grew quiet, the names all changed. Children left with dreams to chase, leaving empty porches and slower days. Still every evening the lantern glowed, calling strangers down that lonely road. A weary musician stopped one July, carrying silence where song should fly. Grandpa said rest while the coffee's warm. Even broken birds survive the storm. There's dust on the lighthouse road tonight, floating like old memories in flight. Every mile can leave a scar, but hope still knows exactly where you are. When tomorrow feels too far to see, trust the light that still believes. The brightest flame is often found where no one thought to look around. One winter morning, the lantern dimmed, the old man's hands had finally still. The town gathered close beneath the sky, not with sorrow but grateful eyes. One by one they raised a flame, lighting every lamp the same. The road that once belonged to one now carried light another night, where the gravel meets the open sky. A quiet lantern never says goodbye. The old train stopped here years ago. Now wildflowers line the tracks below. A weathered bench still faces west, holding sunsets like an honored guest. Beneath the sycamore worn by rain, I found a rusted coffee tin. Inside were letters tied with twine, addressed to no one, signed with time. Every page carried hope instead of tears, saving little pieces of forgotten years. I read the letters beneath the sycamore, words that never reached a distant door. They spoke of harvest moons and April skies, of second chances, love denied. Though the ink had faded pale and slow, the heart inside refused to go. Some stories bloom long after they're written, like seeds the faithful wind has hidden. One spoke of a girl who dreamed in blue, building kites from morning dew. Another told of a young farmhand saving coins inside a weathered can. They planned to meet when spring returned, where the old mill's lanterns softly burned. But rivers rise and seasons bend, not every promise finds its end. Still the tree kept standing through the years, guarding every hope that disappeared. I read the letters beneath the sycamore, every line worth waiting for. Though time had carried voices far, their dreams still glowed like evening stars. No fortune waits in silver or gold, only honest hearts forever bold. Love may wander roads unknown, but kindness always finds its home. So I bought fresh paper, borrowed ink, sat beneath those patient limbs to think. I wrote a note to someone yet unseen. If you feel alone, you're stronger than you seem. I tucked it gently in the old tin space, trusting tomorrow to reveal its grace. Now strangers stop beneath the sycamore, leaving hopeful letters by the score. Each one carries a quiet light, helping another through the night. If you ever lose your way, somehow the tree is still standing there somehow. Not to change the past we've known, but to remind us hope is always sown. When autumn paints the fields with amber glow, the sycamore keeps every dream it knows. On the edge of a quiet mountain town, a little workshop never closed down. The windows glowed before sunrise, filled with ticking dreams and lullabies. Her father taught her every tiny gear. Time is precious, hold it near. But after he was called away, only echoes filled the place each day. Every clock still knew his hands, the silence settled on the land. So she wound the morning back with hope, one heartbeat turning every spoke. Every broken clock she'd carefully mend, giving strangers borrowed time again. You can't stop rivers, you can't stop rain, but love can outlast the loss and pain. When every hour feels too long to bear, hope is waiting somewhere in the air. Travelers wandered through her door, looking for much more than repairs. A soldier brought a pocket watch, frozen on the day he'd lost. A widow held a music clock, silent since the final knock. One by one they left with smiles, carrying lighter hearts for miles. She couldn't rewrite yesterday, but she could brighten someone's way. So she wound the morning back with hope, one small kindness helping people cope. Every ticking sound became a song, reminding them to carry on. No hands can steal the love we've known, its rhythm lives inside our bones. Every sunrise softly dares another soul to answer prayers. Years rolled by like autumn leaves, still she worked through changing seasons. Then one child asked with shining eyes, who taught your hands to make time fly? She smiled and pointed toward the hill, someone whose love is working still. Now the old shop welcomes everyone, from setting moon to rising sun. The clocks all sing in different ways, keeping yesterday in today's embrace. If your road feels long and worn, if your faith is weathered, tired and torn, listen close, you'll always hear love keeps perfect time when hearts stay near. When evening stars begin to climb, kindness is the truest keeper of time.
There's an old dirt road beyond Miller's Bend, where the fence gives up and the meadows begin. A weathered mailbox leans into the breeze, still keeping secrets with the willow trees. My mother said, if you're ever lost, don't count your money, don't count the cost. Find the wild pear tree standing all alone. It always points a wanderer home. The sky keeps changing every shade of blue, but faithful roots still break right through. Meet me where the wild pear tree waits, past the rusty bridge and the old farm gate. We'll trade our worries for a pocket full of dawn, and sing until the lonely feeling's gone. Some dreams bloom late beneath open skies, like hidden stars that daylight hides. Love isn't measured by the miles we roam, it's the place that whispers, welcome home. I chase bright cities with their flashing lights, working through endless sleepless nights. Every crowded street knew my name, but none of them ever felt the same. One autumn letter finally arrived, with pressed white blossoms tucked inside. No address, just a simple line. The pear tree's waiting, take your time. Some voices never truly fade, even when years have slipped away. Meet me where the wild pear tree waits, where laughter echoes through the open plains. We'll leave our footprints in the amber dust, holding on to hope instead of luck. Every season paints another song, teaching broken hearts to carry on. The road may wander far from sight, but love still burns like porch light nights. Spring returned with gentle rain, washing old regrets away. The tree had grown both wide and tall, sheltering strangers one and all. I carved no name into its bark, just thank the roots that shaped my heart. Now I bring my children every year to the tree that turned my doubt to clear. We hang small ribbons in the breeze for all the souls still searching peace. If tomorrow sends them far away, they'll remember what the branches say. No matter where your footsteps roam, the truest journey leads you home. When the evening paints the fields with gold, the wild pear tree keeps every story told. Found an old straw hat above the door, dust dancing where the morning poured. Inside the band, beneath the fading thread, a tiny hand-drawn map was carefully kept. No treasure mark was shining gold, just winding hills and stories old. One crooked line and one red pine, leading somewhere lost to time. Every road remembers feet. even after years retreat. So I followed the map in my grandfather's hat, past the fields where the bluebirds sat. Every mile taught more than the last. You can't shake hands with yesterday's past, but you can carry the songs it gave, like wildflowers growing over every grave. The richest thing a soul can own is a road that finally feels like home. An old stone well beside the creek held echoes only hearts could keep. A weathered woman smiled and said, he planted oaks where others fled. She pointed where the hillside bends. Your grandfather made strangers friends. No statues carved, no fortune made, just quiet kindness left in place. The strongest roots are seldom seen, holding up forgotten dreams. So I follow the map in my grandfather's hat, through the valleys where the hawks flew back. Every sunset painted the sky, teaching me the reason why love is measured less by fame, more by those who speak your name. Every path we choose to roam can leave another heart a home. The map came to an empty hill where the wind itself stood still. No buried chest beneath the ground, only hundreds of young oak crowns. Their branches reach like open hands, growing hope across the land. Then I knew what he'd been hiding all along. A life becomes a legacy when love grows strong. Now I keep that hat above my door, just like he once did before. If another dreamer comes my way, I'll pass the little map someday. Not to find a chest of gold, but to write another story told, because the finest paths we've ever known lead one more traveler safely home. When tomorrow calls my name, I'll leave a map that looks the same. Every Friday when the daylight bent, old Mr. Carter fixed a broken fence. Across the creek a little cabin stood, where a girl carved birds from weathered wood. She'd leave one feather on the riverside, never saying what she kept inside. The water carried quiet dreams away, still they smiled from opposite banks each day. No grand promises, no golden rings, only hope on the wind with invisible strings. We lit lanterns across the river wide,
tiny stars floating with the evening tide.
no bridge was built, but the light found a way,
Turn silent nights into brighter days.
if tomorrow changes every road we know,
Love can bloom where the wild breeds grow.
some hearts travel farther than feet can roam,
Following lanterns
until they lead us home.
till they lead us home.
Autumn came with frost upon the field,
Time has lessons only years reveal.
Storms would rise and carry branches down,
leaving muddy footprints through the town.
She kept carving wings from falling pine.
He kept mending things one board at a time.
Neither asked what destiny might bring,
trusting seasons more than anything.
One spring morning after heavy rain,
neighbors built a crossing from reclaimed plain.
the first step shook, the second felt so free.
The third became a brand new memory.
No miracle fell from the open sky,
just patient hands
that never said goodbye. We crossed lanterns to the other side,
where the dawn was waiting with the rising tide.
Every small kindness became a flame,
lighting every heart that spoke our name.
When the years have faded into gold,
our story lives in every tale retold.
Not because the journey was easy to roam, but because
love built
what became our home.
When the moon climbs softly through the pines,
you'll still find our
lanterns shining through time.
Hand-stitched quilts from worn-out shirts, blue denim, cotton, faded plaid. She'd say every thread remembers every good day that we've had. One patch came from my father's coat, another from my mother's dress. A square of yellow carried the pocket where she kept our letters. One morning she handed me a quilt wrapped in twine and lace. Hidden in the corner was a map without a place. She smiled and whispered quietly, don't search for where, search for who. So I carried that quilt through summer roads, over hills where the wild wind blows. Every stranger added one more stitch, with stories only kindness knows. By the time the autumn leaves had flown, I understood what love can do. Home is never sewn from fabric, it's sewn from people who carry you. The rancher shared his final peach beneath an old pecan tree. A waitress filled my coffee cup and refused a single fee. A little boy with muddy boots gave me a painted stone, saying, take this if you're lonely, then you'll never be alone. I tucked it in the quilt beside the pieces from my past. Some memories aren't heavy, they're made to last. Years may fade the colors, rain may soften every scene, but hearts are held together by the stories in between. Every road leaves tiny threads, every hand leaves light, every kindness becomes another square in the blanket of our lives. Now I spread that quilt each winter when the north wind starts to sing. Every patch becomes a window
to another hopeful spring. If one day I must leave this world, fold it gently, don't be blue. Give it to someone beginning a journey brave.